Let's welcome Group 1 to give us the comments.
I am Zhiwei from Group 1, and I think Group 6 is very awesome, and I can find any mistake. Yes, and I love each of them. Yeah. Oh, sometimes it should be Li, blah blah blah, but Zheng Yun say Le, so I'll give floor to Peiju.
I'm Peyton from Group 1, and I think that all members in Group 6 handle their parts very fluently. And the clear PowerPoint is commendable and is very cute. And overall, Group 6 did a good job. I'll give the floor to Group 2.
I'm Ling Hui from Group 2, and my comments will be focused on individual performance due to their PowerPoint is pretty clear and there's not much problem in it. So first, I want to talk about Zheng Yun. In the beginning of introduction, there is one grammar mistake you have made. It's me and my team members, blah 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 blah, and the grammar should be my members and I are the correct grammar. And also there are some mispronunciation in the PowerPoint, such as irresponsible, and you pronounce in yes, irresponsible, and others like arrangement and what and some okay, and also in the dialogue between you and Yujie, this part I think you should put more emotion in it because the tone was too flat. And also in the front part, I think you guys are a little bit too rushed in reading all the part. Like vocabulary, you didn't stop or pause, then you keep going to next one. So I think you can slow down in this part then. And compare this with Aileen. I think she did a great job in the pronunciation and intonation. Also, the performance of Yujie is quite steady, and also the pronunciation isn't that much problem. And in the final one is Yibin. I think compared to formal presentation, his voice is louder and articulation is better than before. And overall, I think they all doing great in this presentation. I will give my floor to Yishen.
Okay, I'm Yishen from Group 2, and I think Ling Hui already spoke all the things I want to say. So I just want to say, well done, Group 6. You all performed really well. I'll give the floor to Guanghui.
You can still repeat what she said because we didn't know which part overlaps yours. Please repeat. Which part overlaps with yours?
Their pronunciation are pretty well, and I can see they're really well prepared, and their slides are really big and clear. It can easy to read, and I'll still give the floor back to Guanghui.
I'm Guanghui from Group 2. I agree with Aisha mentioned that their speed is too fast to run through. So next time I think they need to slow it down a bit. And for evening part, the high and low context part, I think the example of it is quite good to share because it's his personal experience. So I think it's very relevant for us to study. And overall, they did a great job. I'll give a 4 to Group 3.
I'm Karan from Group 3. I think all members in Group 6 did a great job, and I think their presentation is smoothly, and I think that it's well prepared in this presentation, and I think I like their PowerPoint, and it's big enough and cute and easy to read. I'll give the floor to Manru.
I'm Maru from Group 3. I think Group 6 performs very well, and their pronunciation was also very good. They did a good job. I will give the floor to Tsailing.
I'm Tsailing from Group 3. Their slides are cute and clear, and all of them are fluently and cooperated well. In listening part, Tsailing provided the correct answer of both questions. I like it very much. I will give the floor to Group 4.
I'm Xinrong from Group 4. I think Group 6, the PowerPoint are well designed and their pronunciation are perfect. Also, their teamwork are great. However, some adjustment they can make on PowerPoint on page 49, 50, and 51. I think the sentence of the color are too bright.
Let's take up them one by one. First one.
49. And 50 and 51 also. I think it's too bright, we can see clearly.
Can you change the color now?
Overall, they did a great job. I'll give it to Yarong.
As Xinrong said, I think on page 50, conversation of sentences not clear. Overall, Group
Which
6,
page?
50.
Could you go to that page? You mean the color?
Yes. Overall, Group 6 did a great job. I will give floor to Qingxing.
I'm Tsing from Group 4. I enjoyed today's presentation. I think all of them did a very good job. First of all, I want to say I think Tsailing, Yujie, Zhenyu, and Yibing are present very fluently. And second, could you go to listening practice part? 3 questions in listening practice. Question. Yeah. Next page. Okay, I think this page we could. I like this page. The point is, Tsailing show us the correction of the sentence. So we not only know the answer is false, the sentence is not true, but also we know the correction of the sentence. So the correct answer is next ask Jen to update the keynote speakers information on the conversation website. Okay, and I you still need same as 姓容 and 雅容, the color of the word is too light, so you can change the word in the color into some dark colors like dark blue or black. And I think you can have more eye contact with us during your presentation. Okay. Overall, you did a very good job. I will give the floor to Xian Jie.
I think Group 6 did a great job. I think the content is good and PowerPoint size is also good. But only one advice is that mentioned before already is better not to use the bright color as the font type because it will be hard to see clearly. And I will give the floor back to Group 5.
I'm Xiaozhen from Group 5. First of all,
Speak louder. Is the microphone on?
Yes. First, you all did a great job, and I like your PowerPoint a lot because your contents are clear and cute. Some pronunciation are incorrect, like page. Like page 43, it's Irvine. And like colleagues, it's colleagues, not I don't know what she. Like page 46, it's colleagues. And I'll give a floor to Chen.
I'm Yusen from Group 5. I think they all did a great job because they all have strong eye contact and they speak very fluently, and I think their PowerPoint is easy to understand. And I also think that high and low context counterpart is interesting. Now I'll give the floor to Chodan.
I'm Chodan from Group 4. I think Group 6 presents very well, and they all work collaboratively, and their PPT is very clear and the word is big enough. Also, I like their intonation and pronunciation very much. Then I'll give the floor back to Group 6. I'm Shiting from Group 7. First of all, they all did a great job. But I need to say there's still a room for improvement. The first one is they didn't put the total page number. And the second one is the vocabulary part.
Zhengyun parts, there's a word vacancy, but I think your pronunciation sounds like vacancy.
Could you
And-
repeat the word? Try again.
Vacancy.
Vacancy, not vacancy.
Yeah, it's not vacancy.
Try again.
And on page 50. There's the word excuse, but Zhengyun pronounced like excuse.
Try again.
Excuse.
Okay.
Yes, and then on page 40 and 41.
Why didn't you have the total number? You may explain that later in your feedback.
On this page, I'm not sure is it correct or not, but I think you should use the double quotation mark. It's not single quotation mark.
Where?
On line 2.
Oh, line 2?
She said no problem. I think they need to use the double
The right
quotation mark,
yeah.
not single one.
Yes, you're right.
And then on page 49 to 51, as Xingrong said, the font color is too light. They need to change the dark one. But I think maybe if you don't want to choose the light one, you can change the background color to dark. Yes. And then that's it. I think they all did a great job, especially the cooperation between the team member, which was worth learning. I will give the floor to Ho-Xin.
I'm Group 7 He-Xin, and I think Group 5, and they all did great jobs. First, I want to Group 6, okay, and I believe they have nice prepare before the presentation, and so we will see their they speak very fluently, yes, and when they introduce, we can understand what they say, and audience can easily understand. And the last part, I very like their PowerPoint design.
I like. Again?
I like very much.
I like very
I like their PowerPoint design very much.
Good.
Yes, I will give floor to Zixian.
I'm Zixian from Group 7. I think Group 6 is really did a great job, but I have some advice. First is vocabulary part. I think although their
Could you go to that part? Which page specifically?
How's it been? Okay, this one. I think although their PowerPoint is really cute and clear, but maybe can put some pictures on the space. Yes.
What kind of picture? For example, this page. What would you suggest?
Okay, next. Ah. I think okay. I think maybe you can put a thumbs up, like.
Okay,
yes.
by the way, since you're on this page, let me talk about the Chinese translation before you leave. No one is going to comment on this page, or Zhi, are you going to talk about this page?
No.
If not, then I'll do. I second that. What is the formal translation? Raise your hand. Okay, 志伟. Bingo.
Whoa.
加一分. Okay. This is a formal meeting. You don't say 赞成, 是复议. 不是同意, 是 someone say something and you second that. It's a verb. 你们第一次学到 second 当动词的举手。秋丹是第一次学到，今天第一次知道 second 当动词的举手。second 本来是第二，在这里是当动词，就像我们上礼拜学的 cross 当形容词，加 ed 当动词，在这里是动词吗？ I second that. Meaning someone must say something first, and then you say I second that. 刚才第二组是谁说您会说了，所以我就不说了。那是谁说的？第二组的是谁？我是不是请他再说一遍？那是谁？逸轩，那你逸轩就可以开始说 I second 您会 opinion 那你就 repeat 一次。逸轩 ，Could you say that？ 您会 Could you tell her how to say that？
Okay, I second English opinions.
On the color of their PowerPoint, on their corporation.
On all the comments.
Or you may say, I second Ning Hui's opinion on the following points. Then you elaborate. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. Okay? Try to use the word that you learned from the course. I second that. Please repeat.
I second that.
It used only in a meeting or 复议。那什么时候讲 I second that？ 前面一定有人做了什么事。真云，什么时候会讲 I second that？ Read the definition together. All of you together. It's a very important word in this course. Good. Someone must have say something. Statement. Statement 是很正式的声明。I second that. Understand? 你不会突然直接就说 I second that. 前面 someone must have say something before you can second that. Understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
柯恩 second 什么意思？ What does that mean? Could you explain the word second? What is the part of speech? Part of speech 是词性。柯恩回答。
动词。
嗯？
你说你问我词性。
对。
动词。
好，那是什么意思？
复议。
那是什么时候用？
就是有人给出一个意见，然后你同意我。
大声一点好吗 ？Don't murmur. I cannot hear you.
在会议上，如果有人就给出一个那个什么意见的话，如果你们同意的话，是
Did you understand or not?
Yes.
志伟 could you repeat the meaning of this word?
I can understand him.
You can understand him. You can try yours.
What? Oh, someone says something before I do, and I second that.
Meaning?
Meaning I agree with he or she.
Very good. Okay. Now let's repeat the definition again. A formal
statement of support for a suggestion made by someone else during a meeting so that there can be a discussion or vote.
Very good. Okay. Excellent. Continue, please.
Okay, next, page 49 to 51. I second that 信容 on this part. Thank you. I think the word is too bright. Yes, I also second that. 实体 maybe you can use the dark background. Yes. And that's I very like no. Sorry. I like the high and low context culture of Justin Park. I think because that is his real experience, so I think it's really great. Did a great job. All in all, I think Group 6 did a great job. I will give the floor to Ziyu.
I'm Julie from Group 7. I think they are very brave. PowerPoint design is clear and easy to understand and speaks smoothly. Overall, I think they perform very well. I will give the floor back to Group 6.
You can have 5. Is it possible to have 5?
From Group 2. And in the presentation,
Thank you for choosing me.
Thank you for choosing me as one of the best commentators. And back to what I said, Tsailing and Yu Jie, they both did a great job in intonation and their pronunciation. About Zhen Yun, several vocabulary mistakes pronounced in the presentation need to be improved, and also the speed of reading, dialogue, and vocabulary is a little bit too rushed. You should pause next time. And for Yi Bing, he did made a great progress than before. And I will give my floor to Siting.
Thank you for choosing.
Could you stand up?
Thank you for choosing me as one of the best commentators. First of all, they all did a great job, especially in their cooperation. And Zhen Yun need to pay attention to the pronunciation, such as vacancy and excuse. And on page 40 and 41, there must be a double quotation marks, not the single quotation marks. Then that's it. I'll give the floor to Qingxing.
I'm Qingxing from Group 4. Thank you for choosing me as one of the best commentators. First of all, I want to say all of you perform very fluently, and I want to add a suggestion for you that I forgot to mention before. In the listening practice part, one person is Miss Emily Irvine, right? I think you should pronounce this person's name correct, because if you say the wrong pronunciation of the name, it may be impolite for her. Yeah, so I think you should let's check the dictionary and listen the correct pronunciation of Miss Emily Irvine. Yeah, and I will give the floor to Xingrong.
Thank you for choosing me as one of the best commentators. I think Group 6 did really well on the PowerPoint. The PowerPoint are well designed and their pronunciation and collaboration are just perfect. However, there's some adjustment on PowerPoint, such as page 49, 50, and 51. The sentence of a color cannot too bright, so we can see clearly. It's too bright for audience. And overall, they did a great job. And I'll give floor to Zixian.
I'm Zixian from Group 7. Thank you to choosing me as one of best commentators. Okay. First, Group 6 really did a great job, and their PowerPoint is really clear and easy to understand. I have some suggestions for them. First is vocabulary parts. Maybe can put some pictures on the space. And the second is I second that Xinrong and Shiting say I second Xinrong and Shiting on the page 49 to 51, and the sentence maybe is too bright, and if you want to use the bright color, maybe you can choose the dark background. And that is I like high-low context cultures part of oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, because I think the experience is real from real life, so I think it's really great. Group 7, Group 6 really did a great job. I will give the floor back to Group 6.
And now we are going to share our feedback. I am grateful to my team member for being efficient and completing the presentation perfectly. And I'm going to give the floor to Tsailing.
I'm Tsailing. First of all, I want to thank my teammates. They did a great job in this presentation. And also, we would notice each other where we need to improve. Yeah, and good job. I will give floor to EP.
Is one of you going to explain why you don't have the total page number?
We forgot to put the total page.
But you need to say that in your feedback.
Oh. In this time, we forgot to put the total page in our presentation, and next time we will put it on my presentation. I will give the floor to Evie.
I'm Evie in Group 6. It is my honor to be the team with them. As you can see, we make a very good teamwork. Yeah, and thanks them, and they all did a great job. And I'll give the floor to Zhenyu.
And I want to thank my team member. They're hardworking, and we had a good collaboration that we can make a perfect presentation. And we are Group 6, and thank you for your listening.